Good morning, ladies and gents. It is actually Saturday morning, September 30th, the last day of the month for us here at the dealership. Although technically the last day for us is actually Monday, October 2nd, because the last day of the month falls on a Saturday. Right now, what we are doing is we're pulling up all our deliveries. And boy, do I have a nice day in store for me today. The first thing we're delivering is this 2024 Equinox LT Riptide Blue Metallic. Beautiful car, beautiful color. It has all the LT equipment, plus it has that nice big huge panoramic sunroof that everybody loves. So this is delivery number one. This one is going out at 9:30. The second car I'm delivering is a 2023 Chevrolet Bolt EUV Premier. This one is in white, MSRP $35,790, but here in the state of New Jersey, there is still currently a $4,000 incentive on certain electric vehicles, this one being one of them. So the customer will qualify for the $4,000 off, and he'll also qualify for the $7,500 tax incentive from the federal government. So it really turns this car into a phenomenal deal. Gentleman's coming at 10:30 today to pick up this vehicle. The third vehicle I have going out today is a 2020 Chevy Traverse RS in black. Nice vehicle, certified pre-owned. This particular vehicle has 34,532 miles on it. We're selling it for $34,677, and the customer is going to trade their Nissan Rogue for this vehicle. They need something that's a little bit bigger. They need something with a third row. They will be here at about 12:30. So we have a busy morning and early afternoon of deliveries. We talked about the Equinox, we talked about the Bolt, now we're talking about a Chevy Traverse. I also have a customer coming in at 10:30 to look at a Traverse. They have one now. They have 31,000 miles on it. Their lease was only up to 30,000 miles, and they still have 6 months left on the lease. But I can wash them out of that car, meaning I can end that lease. They won't owe any of the remaining payments, and then they won't owe any mileage overage, you know, if they continue to drive it. And I had it all planned out for them to go into a courtesy vehicle for only like $10 more per month. However, that courtesy vehicle sold yesterday. So now we got to try to figure out something else. I do have one black, one LT Traverse in stock, and that may be the ticket. This is the Traverse right here. It just came off the truck the other day. We had actually a shipment of like 6 vehicles. Only one was available. It was this one. It's a 1LT, which is exactly what the customer's driving now. They have like a dark ash metallic. This is black. It's a different color. That's a good thing. We just have to see if we can make the payments work, because the other one was a courtesy vehicle that had like 4,000 miles on it. It was pretty discounted to get to that payment, but we're going to work on this. They should be here around 10:30. In other news, one of my Suburbans showed up. This is a 2023 RST Suburban. We're waiting for black 22-inch wheels to show up, as well as the Brembo brake package. Both of those items should be here Tuesday. We'll get it installed, and we should get this on the road early in the week. On that same truck was this Tahoe RST. Now, this is also one of my factory orders. The gentleman came down yesterday. He drove it. We worked everything out. He's going to take delivery of this Monday night. And again, Monday still classifies as September for us here at the dealership, so that's still going out. I have this Blazer sold, which is going out probably either Monday or maybe Tuesday. We'll figure that out. Again, it's dated September 30th. It's just, when is the customer going to physically take it? Paperwork and all that sort of stuff may actually get done later today. I have this Equinox sold. This is stock number 77. This is a 2024 Equinox LT. No sunroof, nothing else, just a standard LT. This is the 6th vehicle this customer has leased from me since I've been here at the dealership. And that just goes to show how much and how important repeat business means to us as salespeople, because for them to keep coming back every time they need a leased vehicle, it's just awesome for me. It's just like you're on a cycle. Every 3 years, you come down, you pick up a new vehicle. The other thing we really love as salespeople is referrals. Now, my buddy Steve referred his friend who bought this 2020 Toyota RAV4. They're going to take delivery of this most likely on Monday if they get everything lined up with their credit union. So that's another sold vehicle. So we've just been moving and grooving. And the reason why I want to point all this out is because, yes, we have a GM strike going on right now. And in my last video about a week ago, because now we're a little over 2 weeks into the strike, I mentioned that it is something completely out of my control. And if it's out of my control, I don't worry about it. All I worry about is the task at hand, which is me coming to the dealership and selling cars. If I deliver everything out, plus I have the rest of today and Monday to sell cars, I should have a 20-car month, which is phenomenal. So I'm very happy. I've been doing good. And I just found out my gentleman on the Blazer is actually coming today to take delivery. So we're going to bring this to detail and have them clean it up. This is a fully loaded up RS trim level. It has everything in it. You know, the sunroof, it has the heated and ventilated seats, the heated second row seats. You know, pretty much every package you can get in the vehicle is in it. Right now, I don't think my detail guy got here as of yet, so we're just gonna pull this in the garage, so as soon as he does get here, he could start the process and get it detailed. This even has the nice 21-inch high gloss black wheel with the machined silver edge. Looks sharp, I like it a lot. Holy man, what a morning. The LT black new Traverse that I was going to sell my clients my appointment, that one right there was actually sold by Jackie like 20 minutes before my customer showed up, so I no longer have that vehicle available. However, we were able to work some magic for my customers on this 3LT premium package with the sunroof courtesy car. So again, this is a vehicle that we use as a service loaner. It has about 4,000 miles on it. We were getting them out of their 1LT early. We're putting them in this one. The lease is not that much more, and they're very, very happy. So we're sending this one to detail with the Blazer, which is also going today. So right now I'm juggling like 5 customers. The only one that's on the road is the Blue Equinox. Jay, I know if you're watching this, you're here right now signing papers with Mike. I'm running around like a madman, and this is what I love about the business.
Unfortunately, we do not have any presently here in inventory available. I'm sorry? Hello?
Okay, that was one of the busiest Saturday mornings I've had in quite a while. We delivered 4 cars and we spotted a 5th car all before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right now I got a little bit of a lull. It's about 10 after 3. I'm gonna show you all the trades I took in. This first one here, 2020 Nissan Rogue. It's got about 37,000 miles on it. This was traded in on that black RS Traverse because the customer needed more room. They needed more seats for the family, so they got rid of the smaller car, went into a bigger one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our little sticker here, our stock tag. See if I can do this one-handed. I can't. We're gonna remove all these little things, and we're gonna stick this up in the corner of the windshield so the car can be identified from the outside. In the state of New Jersey, we also have to put one of these on, which is like a vehicle not ready for sale tag. See your dealer for release date, because we don't have any kind of like a warranty sticker on the vehicle as of yet. Now, very important, and what I want all salespeople to do is when you put these little decals on the vehicles and the stock tags, don't just take the garbage and drop it in the vehicle anywhere. You know, yeah, you have a detail department, they got to clean the car anyway, but let's not add to the work. Take these, you put them in your pocket, you throw them out when you get back in the showroom. This Nissan Rogue has push button start. I'm looking at some features here. It does have a power tailgate. It's all-wheel drive. Nice touchscreen radio system here. Obviously, it'll have a backup camera. Nice little vehicle if you want something that's good on gas and smaller, more of a compact SUV. We park all our trades back here behind the store. Looks like we're a little loaded up at the moment. There's like nowhere to park. So I'm gonna park it here, and we'll just start lining all these up because I actually have 4 trade-ins that I have to get pulled back here. This was the first one, the Nissan Rogue. We got 2 more Chevys, and we got a cool Toyota that I want to show you. The next vehicle is actually a 2021 Chevrolet Blazer RS, very similar to the one we just sold earlier today. This actually was traded in the other day. The lease was basically going to be over, so the customer left this lease and they went into a brand new 2023 Equinox Premier. Now, the gentleman who made this move is actually somebody you've heard of. He's Sal, our sales manager. Now, although you don't really see him in videos because he won't be in videos, I do talk about him frequently. He decided to jump ship on the Blazer RS and go into the Equinox. What do you think? Why do you think he did that? Why do you think you'd go from a fully loaded, you know, $50,000 Blazer to a $40,000 Equinox? What are your thoughts?
Goodbye.
The next vehicle is this 2021 Chevrolet Traverse. This was a trade-in. Now, I sold this car when it was new. It was a lease. They already went over their miles. They had 30,000 miles a year on the lease. They're at 31.5 right now. The lease was still going until, I think, February, if I remember correctly. So the idea was to get them out of this one and into another one. This way they don't keep having a a mileage increase where they're gonna have a bigger penalty at the end. Let's get them out of it into a new one. And with the current value of the Traverse, I was able to wash them out of this one. So again, they weren't responsible for payments, mileage, no inspection, nothing like that. We just washed them out of the vehicle and went into a new one. Now, it was a little tricky because we wanted to go into a new one that was a courtesy loaner. That got sold yesterday. That was the vehicle they were actually coming in to see today. So then the backup was that black 1LT that you saw earlier in the video. That ended up selling about 20 minutes before they showed up. So we worked some magic. We had another 3LT Traverse, which I believe is in this edit, if I remember correctly. I probably told you about it a little bit earlier. In any event, they left in that car. It's got a phenomenal deal. We went above and beyond to make sure that deal went through. Again, that was a vehicle that was a courtesy loaner, had 4,000 miles on it. We wanted to make sure we sold it and that they were very happy with the numbers. So essentially, they got a whole bunch of equipment that they weren't going to have in their vehicle for really no cost to them. Okay, the last vehicle we're pulling to the back, the last trade, this was traded in on a brand new Chevy Blazer, the one that you saw earlier in the video. This is the coolest of the trades that I took in. Actually, these are pretty nice. I'm not too familiar with these, but I'm gonna show you. We're gonna kind of learn together and take a look at it. The 2022 Toyota 4Runner. Now, this looks really nice. It has black badging up in the front. And if you look in the back here, it has the black badging in the back as well with the 4Runner. Now, the coolest feature about these vehicles is this power sliding window, which I can lower right from here. I love that. To me, that's such a cool feature. I'm sort of an open air kind of guy. You know, I like convertibles. I like when I had my Jeep Wrangler, you know, I would have the top down all the time, take the plastic windows out and that sort of stuff and get that open air feel. So with that back window open, with all your other windows open, I'm sure what happens is it gives you a nice flow through of air. We can even open the sunroof. And boy, is that nice. Pretty neat. I could imagine driving this down the beach or something like that. You know, again, all open air for a full SUV. You know, just being able to open that back window is something that you really can't do in other SUVs. This truck has 13,340 miles on it. You know, it's got some nice features, nice screen, navigation. Looks like you have all your four-wheel drive controls here on a twist knob, which is pretty nice. High 2, high 4, low 4. It does have heated seats. Here's that window control for inside. So if I lift that up, we can close that power window back up. Yeah, I love that. It's such a great feature. That puts a smile on my face. Climate control is pretty straightforward. Everything's real big knobs and stuff like that. I like the interior. I like the fact that the door sills are pretty high. Now I'm a tall guy, I'm a big guy, so to sit in something that's a little taller up like this is nice. I actually like it. Pretty cool truck, you know, really nice. I have to say, I am glad this particular gentleman went into a Chevrolet product, which is awesome. I think what he bought is neat in that it's the complete opposite of what this is, in a sense. Like the Chevy Blazer is not really an off-road type vehicle. It's more like an SUV that looks real sporty, handles well, has some good power. It's actually, in my opinion, closer to a vehicle he had in the past, which was a Chevy Camaro. So if you took like a 4Runner and a Camaro and decided to kind of create a vehicle in the middle, or choose a vehicle in the middle of the two of them, you sort of get that with the Blazer. You know, you get the sportiness of the Camaro, the styling of the Camaro. You're a little taller like you are in the 4Runner. Again, Blazer not really made for off-roading like this Toyota would be much better at, I would imagine. But, you know, again, just a hybrid of the two. Now the question is, where do we park this? Because we're running out of space. Just gonna back it in right here. Make sure we close everything up, lock it down, and that is the last trade we had to move.